Cranberry and Cornbread Cobbler. So we have fresh cranberries here. I don't use the canned ones because, well, you'll see we're gonna add a little bit of sugar.
And you can keep these in the freezer, guys. So get them when they're in season, like, you know, when you see the huge bit of them and they're like practically free. Get extra, throw them in the freezer, and you know they really do make a difference. You get that great pop, that really great feel.
Totally.
Feel that
freshness.
You don't, right?
Yeah. But and if you can't find them, if you're making this during like when I was like testing this recipes, I actually wasn't fully in season yet. Just find them in the freezer. So we have fresh cranberries, and we add some brown sugar again. Again, if you only have white sugar, granulated sugar, feel free to use that. You can use like sugar substitute as well. We're gonna add a little bit of what is this? Orange. Like it looks like butter.
Man, it's your jam. A little bit of orange juice, a little bit of OJ.
OJ, yep, and then some cornstarch. Again, we always use a little
thickening agent.
Yeah,
right.
thickening agent. So if you don't want to use cornstarch, use flour, okay? And the thing is, this filling isn't super juicy because fresh cranberries aren't super juicy, but that's the point because otherwise it's gonna be super overpowering if you have like.
And it'll bleed out and turn into cranberry sauce.
Exactly. But if you like it more juicy and kind of liquidy, you can add some water or more orange juice to it.
You're basically making a cranberry cornbread. Situation.
Exactly. Right? Like sort of a pre-cranberry spread cornbread. So it's gonna look like a lot of sugar, but that's just because again, cranberries are very, very tart.
You gotta balance it.
Yeah, you gotta balance it. And this is dessert. It's holidays. No one's going for the healthy stuff. We're gonna make the cornbread topping.
Like an upside down cornbread cake thing. I don't even know.
That actually sounds better.
It's really cool.
Thank you. I mean, I'd like to think so.
Really
so
cool.
we have some flour here. We have some cornmeal. If you don't have cornmeal, polenta works as well. You get a little bit more of like a bite with it, but
it'll have a different chew.
But it still does the job.
That's all.
Exactly. So we have some baking powder. We have some sugar. I think that's sugar. That's not salt for sure. It's very salty. We have an egg. We have a little bit of milk. If you don't have milk, I mean, everyone generally has milk, but you can use almond milk. You can use any.
You're the boss of this. It's your recipe. Tell them what to get, and that's what they gotta
Just
go
get
do.
milk. No, but I want to people have dietary restrictions now. We're gonna add some butter, because all cornbread needs a little butter, and then we're gonna add some corn. You can use fresh corn, which I prefer because it adds a little more crunch, but you can use frozen corn as well. Then we're just gonna mix that all up. Okay.
That's another thing. You can get corn at the end of the season. Just blanch it, cold shock it, put it on sheet trays in your freezer. It'll stay nice and fluffy, but it'll have a better flavor than this stuff that's like mass produced.
Because it gets like soggy and stuff, right? The fresh stuff is
It's just not as good as like those giant ears you get towards the end of the season.
So you just put that in there. So it's gonna look like a lot of cranberries to the actual topping, but the thing is the cranberries, if you've ever had a cranberry, I'm talking a lot about raw cranberries, but the inside is like kind of airy, like there's nothing in it.
There's nothing in it. Right?
Yeah, so this cooks down quite a bit, and then the cornbread is also gonna puff up a little bit as well and get really hefty, so. You'll see what I mean when you make this, but it's like literally perfect. And
I'm gonna bring them forward?
Yes, please. Let's put this in the oven.
This one's still nice and warm. Look how cute that is.
And here's the thing, here's another tip. If your dessert comes out ugly for any reason, just literally powdered sugar. It covers everything and it just makes it look so fancy schmancy, right? You're like, look how gorgeous that is. I mean, it's literally like.
Did you eat yet? You will when you get that book, because you're gonna be like, I gotta go to the market right now.
It's available for pre-order. It's not out until March, but it is available for pre-order, so please order it.
Pre-orders are awesome. It just
super helpful.
You forget that you pre-ordered it, and then it just pops up.